Mr. Speaker. I have the privilege as the last speaker to bring a closure to this second reading debate, one in which I unsurprisingly fully support. And I thought that in closing I might just perhaps respond to some of the comments in particular made by the leader of the ACT Party in respect of both democracy and having the power removed from local authorities. And he focused on the fact that this particular bill was undemocratic. And in so doing, he made the observation that unfortunately minorities have to accept that they miss out and that that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, I would like to share a bit of history with the leader of the ACT Party, and I would like to take him back to the 16th of July 1787. And I want to take him back to what some might consider to be the guardian of the democratic society, and that is the United States of America. And if he studies his history book, he will find that on that date, the founding fathers of the United States of America signed an agreement to constitute the Senate as part of the Congress of the United States of America. And the Senate stipulates that there can be only 2 members from every state. And the simple fact of the matter is that if that document had not been signed and executed, then we would not have had the United States as we know it today, because in trying to create the United States, the Founding Fathers couldn't get past the fact that unless there was some protections against the large states of New York, Massachusetts and so on, then the smaller states were not prepared to cede sovereignty at which point in time they had. And so the compromise was that they created the United States Senate. Every state is entitled to two senators only, and the protection that it provides is that to get anything through, ultimately, which in particular smaller states disagree with, you have to be able to get a 2/3 majority of 60 votes. And so there is the example within the greatest, what some people say is the greatest democracy in the world, that in fact minorities don't have to suck the kumara, to use the expression. And the reality is that in fact this particular legislation ultimately recognises property rights from way back. I want to, I guess, in talking about local authorities and the fact that they may be hamstrung, share with the House, because I think it is appropriate, share with the House in a very high level the contributions made to the select committee processes of these local authorities. As has been mentioned, there were 18 submissions, 50-50 from iwi groups and from other constituted bodies. And if I just run quickly through a summary, the South Waikato District Council supports the bill. The Taupo District Council supported the bill in its submissions. The Waikato Regional Council supports the purpose of the bill to restore and protect and heal the health and well-being of the Waikato River for present and future generations. The New Zealand Eel Limited made a submission and agrees with the measures proposed in the bill. The Eel Enhancement Company Limited supported the initiatives arising from the bill, and Federated Farmers supported the measures as set out in the bill, as did the Seafood Industry Council. So the fact of the matter is that the interested parties that this bill directly affects all supported the intention of this particular bill. And they are, in fact, the democratic elected representatives of the people and the populace that our friends Mr Hyde referred to as the fact that he was speaking on behalf. Well, I say to him, read the submissions. They all support the bill. So with those few words, Mr Speaker, it gives me great pleasure in concluding the debate on the second reading of this wonderful bill.
Members, the time for this debate is concluded. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary will say no. The ayes have it.
Ngati.
No. Are you calling for a party vote?
Yes, I'm party vote called for. Sorry.
I'll ask the clerk to conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
58 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
43 votes in favour.
Green Party.
9 votes in favour.
Ex New Zealand. Māori Party. Progressive.
1 in favour. Mr Speaker, could I also correct the earlier votes? 42 in favour for Labour.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Honourable Chris Carter. Any other votes?
Members, the ayes are 116. Order. The vote in progress. The ayes are 116. The noes are 5. The motion is agreed to.
Ngati Tuwharetoa, Raukawa and Te Arawa River Iwi Waikato River Bill, second reading.
This bill is set down for committee stage next sitting day. Call on Government Order of the Day number 3.
Human